Maybe I should, but guess not. But guess what? I'm not. I've been busting my fucking ass being a Star Wars fan for 5 fucking years.
I feel
on
the
show.
same way about DC.
Right.
So, since you've been busting your ass, where do you see Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm taking Star Wars into the future?
I know it sounds crazy, and I know people might reject it.
Hang on, this is going to be bad.
And I've mentioned this before. Time travel in Star Wars.
Seriously, Harloff? I mean, that's a really childish prediction for a 48-year-old man.
If you think about it, out of all the stuff, whether it's Avengers and DC or Marvel, DC, and all this stuff,
people like, or in my case, liked past tense Star Wars because it was different from those things. If Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm copy DC and the MCU, then that's a whole nother segment of the fan base that they're going to alienate.
Star Wars would make the most sense to do time travel because of the way that time and space work.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
So there could be a way with the technology to make it, I mean, they do it in Rebels. It's just a problem that everybody does it now. They're like, oh, here you go. It's kind of lazy and they need time travel to do it. And I get it. But I think they're going to explore time travel.
Do you know why he wants this? He wants this because he wants to see Star Wars Battlefront Heroes Mode in live action. He wants to see Rey versus Vader. He wants to see Rey versus Maul. He wants to see Rey versus fallen Anakin. Because then Rey can beat them and then she can cement her legacy as
The most powerful Jedi ever.
It's spectacle over story with these people. They want Rey versus Vader. It doesn't matter how much the story doesn't make sense. They want it. And that's not all he wants.
I think they're going to explore time travel. I think they're going to explore alternate universes.
Because that's been going so well for Marvel.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Luke Skywalker that we saw in Mandalorian and Boba Fett is a very different Luke Skywalker than we get in the sequel trilogy.
This Star Wars multiverse nonsense should scare the shit out of you. Because if Disney ever decides to remake the original trilogy, I think this is how they're going to do it. It wouldn't technically be decanonizing George Lucas's original trilogy, but it would be like putting a fresh coat of paint over it. Not a fresh coat of paint, actually, more like smothering it in shit. Kathleen Kennedy hates the original trilogy, hates how successful it was, and hates the fact that her Star Wars will never be as successful. So if you do not think she will do this, you are definitely fooling yourself. And these Disney Star Wars shills, they love Kathleen Kennedy. They think she's a good producer.
And we'll be critical more because there's more stuff with Kathleen Kennedy later. I'm sure we'll be critical on some of the stuff that she said, the way that she presents stuff. However, the things that we have said is she's a good producer and she understands how to do certain things. She puts things together.
I say so that you don't know what you're talking about.
So what should we as real Star Wars fans do to prevent people like this from getting what they want?
Burn them all!
First, we have to completely 100% reject Disney Star Wars, troll the shit out of it, and last but not least, troll the shill fan base. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.